All right, y'all, welcome to Out to Eat with Matt. Love telling you about my favorite restaurants, maybe to be one of your favorites soon. Guys, today I got a special episode for you. Had a fun date night. We are going down to Saskatoon's. It's Saskatoon Steaks, Fish, and Wild Game in Greenville, South Carolina. Kind of got a real hunting lodge vibe to it. In fact, they play a lot of animal noises while you're walking around outside. I don't know if I caught him on video, but there's just constant, like, mooing and burrowing. It's a pretty cool place. Now, they actually serve farm-raised wild game. So while you're there, you can try all kinds of animals, from elk, bison, kangaroo. You can get as adventurous with it as you want. I'll show you what I had at Saskatoon's in Greenville. Make sure to subscribe here on Out to Eat with Matt. I'll tell you what, you know you've been on a date night when you come to Saskatoon's. It's a fun time. It's a memorable time. Almost feels like a little vacation. Absolutely love it. Now, I've been going here since they were at their first location, which was in a shopping mall. And this lodge feel is so much cooler. You feel like you got dropped off at a lodge in Alaska. They've got a lot of mounts in here of different animals. They actually are playing animal sounds all around the place, which is pretty cool as well. So you've got kind of a outdoor vibe going on the whole time, which just adds to the overall theme and makes it a really enjoyable, memorable dinner. Pretty cool. They got the big moose there. They got this area where they were growing some of the herbs. I've been here several times, and I've really enjoyed it each time. I've had the buffalo ribeye here before, which was pretty good. I actually came down here with the intention of getting the salmon, but my heart was set on some elk after I looked at that menu. I've had the elk before here, and it's very good. I've had a regular ribeye here before. I've had several items. I'm going to have to go back and try the salmon at some point. Comes out with a little bit of fire going beside it. Looks pretty cool. Definitely a place that brings the high drama for the meal. I've had the sausage sampler, which was really good as well. Today I decided to go with the spinach and 3 meat sampler, which was pretty good. So we'll check that out. Food was excellent, though. Wife decided to go with a ribeye. Here's a look at the butter. The browner one was some cinnamon. The one closest to us was, I believe, some kind of blueberry, maybe some wild berry, and then a regular butter as well. Really tasty bread. Nice little appetizer. My wife didn't eat a lot of the meat appetizer, so at least she got the breads to try. So here we went with the spinach and 3 wild game meats.
Okay, so over the onion is going to be the buffalo flank steak, duck breast on the end over the orange slice, venison over the mushrooms. I've got a hickory barbecue sauce and a red wine ginger demi-glace.
Nice. Now, we call it wild game meats, but all the food here is farm raised. It's actually illegal to hunt and serve food in a restaurant. So pretty good stuff, though. I was surprised how much the duck breast tasted like ham. Kind of a honey-baked ham flavor to that. Very sweet, that duck breast. My favorite of these meats was definitely the buffalo steak. The buffalo was kind of more medium rare, had a really good flavor to it. Really enjoyed the buffalo meat. The venison was good as well. Had a little gamier taste to it, not a lot, but the buffalo really stole the show. And the spinach dip was fine. Pretty good stuff. I didn't try a lot of the sauces. I did test each of them, but I didn't get too heavy into the sauces. I wanted to kind of taste the meats as they taste and not kind of mask them too heavily with the sauces. Now, the sauces were nice. There was a mesquite as well as that wine-based sauce, and they were really delicious. The buffalo had just the right amount of fat to it, and really good stuff. Good cuts of meat, very tasty. I think a lot of people would be surprised with that duck breast, how much it tasted like ham as well. So my wife got a ribeye, huge ribeye. I actually had some of this the next day for breakfast. Really good stuff. Now, she went with a baked potato that was loaded. She gets everything loaded except for the chives, so butter, sour cream, and bacon, and cheese. Great ribeye here. Really good stuff. I've had this here before. Normally I like to venture out and try some of the wild game meats just for the adventure of it. Now, I went with the elk. The elk loins are delicious. I go with a medium rare on that. Served with some vegetables. I got a baked potato with just butter and sour cream, and I was very pleased with my food. Amy goes with a medium well, so a little overcooked for my taste, but good stuff. Love getting out to eat with my wife. I told her if she didn't start taking pictures with me, I was going to have to call it Out to Eat with Amy. She's on camera more than I am, but I'm always going to be the one voicing the videos over, which is probably a good thing. Really good elk. I really enjoyed this. Well cooked, medium rare, and elk is one of those meats I absolutely love. It's flavorful, it's rich, it's not gamey, it's just perfect. Now, I actually do prefer the ribeye to the buffalo, but I have to say I might prefer the elk to the ribeye. The elk was really well prepared, and there's just something about eating elk meat. I love it. Kind of gives you that adventurous feel to it. It's absolutely delicious. You kind of get that call of the wild feeling when you're eating some elk, I guess. Maybe it's the fun of it. She's not venturing out too much, but she had a great steak. Here's a little look at my elk. Again, I had that medium rare, so you can kind of see the cook on that. Well done. Now, we actually had a great dessert as well. Had a black coffee. I was kind of surprised. We actually ordered one that we didn't realize which we had. We ended up with the cheesecake with kind of some strawberry glaze over it. One of the richest tasting cheesecakes I've ever had in my life. I mean, it is a full-body cheesecake. We were really surprised. We couldn't finish it. I mean, I think we took this much home as you're seeing in the picture right there. Here's what we spent if you want to slow it down and look at the bill. Again, expensive night out, but you know you've had a fun night. I mean, it's an adventurous night that you won't forget. Like, it feels like a little mini vacation, which is one of my favorite things about coming to Saskatoon. Here's a look around this lodge vibe you get here. Just a big, grand building. Again, I remember when it was in the small little shopping center, and I still loved eating there then to try the different meats. But it's so much cooler now that they have this big venue. I mean, people have weddings here. There's a cool bar. We'll go and show you the grounds a little bit as well around it. Absolutely immaculate place, and yeah, pretty cool. Love the big stones. And there's one of the bears mounted up. One of the waiters actually saw I was filming a little bit and said, "You got to go get the bear in there." Yeah. So this area where they have some meats as you're coming in. Pretty cool. Big buffalo statue, big American flag. This area they use on the weekends to do some different slow roasting. Sounds pretty cool to me. I'd have to check that out. Just got a new car, so I'm enjoying playing with the lighting on it as well. So we actually decided to park, come over to the next area over, and walk around the kind of wedding venue area just a little bit to look at it as well. The gardens are beautiful. Very nice gardens there. And all in all, just a really fun place to go. So we were out celebrating, so my wife and I decided to take some pictures around the little park. Pretty cool. Now, they have this ginkgo tree here, which is kind of funny. It's a ginkgo tree with white leaves, lights up blue at night. So, of course, the ladies love it. Kind of has that glow Instagram appeal to it. Fun place. I mean, I see this as a venue people can get out and take a lot of photos. If you haven't been here, I highly recommend it. After your meal, get out and check out the gardens if they're not having a wedding there. It's a beautiful venue.
You like the fake tree, Amy?
So we finally found a few people to take some pics for us. So we did get a few pics. We were waiting on somebody to show up so we could get a good picture together. But yeah, just a beautiful place. As you walk around here, you can really see why this would be a great wedding venue too. They've got a little fountain around here. Looks like a little catering hall back here, so you could have a food in there and a wedding up here as a chapel. So there's a little fountain back there behind that. Great summer evening here.
I'm getting married again, Amy.
Highly recommend getting down to Greenville, checking this out. It's about 45 minutes away for us, so it makes a good little date night. We try to come at least every other year. We used to come about once a year. It's been a little while since I've been down here, but again, it's just a memorable night. It stands out amongst date nights. You know, you did something outside the box, and that a lot to be said in that as well. So it's a fun time. We've been married 10 years coming up this September. So really awesome. 3 kids, 10 years. I lucked out, man. Married an awesome wife. Yeah, if you get some time, come check out this back area. It's beautiful. I'm sure if we'd have waited later in the night, the blue would be glowing even more on the the white ginkgo leaves. I grow trees, so ginkgos come in green and then they go yellow in the fall, so not much variation there, but pretty cool to see their fake ginkgo that goes white and blue. Love the big buffalo out here. Really cool. Absolutely love the new venue. I mean, it really upgraded this place. Like I said, I've been coming here since they were in a shopping mall across the road, and this is such a cool upgrade. Really gives you just that, you know, vacation vibe to it. For me, I felt like I got to go somewhere extra special. Back to Hendersonville we go. All right, y'all, that was my look at Saskatoon steaks, fish, and wild game in Greenville, South Carolina. If you like this kind of thing, make sure to subscribe here on Out to Eat with Matt. I cover a lot of different food restaurants, guys. Hopefully you'll find one that you love, that you want to visit from this channel. This place is a lot of fun. I love it for a date night. You know you've been to an event when you go to a place like this. I mean, it takes date night to a whole new level. It's a bit pricey, but it's a lot of fun. And yeah, it's a more memorable date night than most. I mean, you kind of have a whole experience when you're there. I've been about 5 times now. I've really enjoyed myself every single time I've been. I've tried different style foods. I've had, a buffalo ribeye there before. That was absolutely amazing. I want to go back soon and try the salmon. The salmon looks incredible. I actually went here this time with the intention of ordering the salmon, but some red meat was calling my name. I had to get me some red meat. Absolutely delicious. Loved it. If you're in the Greenville area, definitely check out Saskatoon's. And guys, make sure to subscribe here on Out to Eat with Matt.